Okay, I'd like to call the city council meeting to order. Roll call, please.
Alderwoman Ames.
Here.
Alderman Carr.
Here.
Alderman Catalano.
Here.
Alderman Currielli.
Here.
Alderman Messina.
Here.
Alderman Sismarski. Alderman Artwoods.
Here.
Alderman Artie Woods.
Here.
Mayor, please.
Here, I declare a quorum. Please stand and join the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay, need a motion to approve the minutes of May 1st, 2025.
I'll make the motion.
Second. Motion, second. Questions, comments, corrections? All in favor? Aye. Any opposed? Okay, that passes. Next, on the mayor's report, I'm going to read off a list of appointments for all the committees, and we'll take them all at once. First, board and committee appointments, Building Code Board of Appeals, reappointment of Jeff Stanek for a term commencing on May 15, 2025 and expiring on April 30th, 2030. Community Development Commission, reappointment of Richard Peterson for a term commencing on May 15, 2025 and expiring on April 30th, 2027. Reappointment of Teresa Sadko for a term commencing May 15, 2025, expiring April 30th, 2027. Reappointment of John Sweeney for a term commencing May 15, 2025, expiring April 30th, 2027. Police and Fire Commissioners, reappointment of Sabrina Abresia for a term commencing May 15, 2025, expiring April 30th, 2028. Police Pension Board, reappointment of Sandra Porch for a term commencing May 15, 2025, expiring April 30th, 2027. Streetscape and Economic Enhancement, reappointment of Mike Malone for a term commencing May 15, 2025, and expiring April 30th, 2027. Reappointment of Shashwat Baxi for a term commencing May 15, 2025, and expiring April 30th, 2027. Reappointment of Nicholas Lucania for a term commencing May 15th and 2025 and expiring April 30th, 2027. Environmental and Sustainability Committee, reappointment of Gail Bedard for a term commencing May 15th, 2025, expiring April 30th, 2028. Appointment of Sari Lada for a term commencing May 15th, 2025 and expiring April 30th, 2028. Appointment of Matthias Aravosis for a term commencing May 15th, 2025 and expiring April 30th, 2028. Citizens Involvement Committee, reappointment of Rebecca Wiggins for a term commencing May 15th, 2025 and expiring April 30th, 2027. Reappointment of John Abate for a term commencing May 15th, 2025 and expiring April 30th, 2027. Reappointment of Edna Manganiello for a term commencing May 15, 2025 and expiring April 30th, 2027. Reappointment of Isaac Capistran for a term commencing May 15, 2025, expiring April 30th, 2027. Appointment of Ronald Alcazar for a term commencing May 15, 2025 and expiring April 30th, 2027. Appointment of Ralph Wiggins for a term commencing May 15, 2025 and expiring April 30th, 2027. Special Events Committee, reappointment of Sandra Porch for a term commencing May 15, 2025 and expiring April 30th, 2027. Reappointment of Nunzio Police for a term commencing May 15, 2025 and expiring April 30, 2027. Do I have a motion?
I'll make the motion.
Any second?
Second.
Comments, questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? That passes. Next, City Manager's report.
I'm going to defer to Public Works Director Lang this evening.
Thank you. The first application for this year's spongy moth control program will take place on Monday, May 19th, weather permitting, between the hours of sunrise and 9 a.m. The application will be made by Clark Environmental using a low-flying helicopter, and a second application will be made in approximately 1 week. Spongy moths are an invasive species which can be detrimental to the health of wooded areas. The product used contains a naturally occurring bacteria which disrupts the moth's digestive system, breaks down quickly in nature, and has extremely low toxicity to humans and domestic animals. Residents in the Sprague area will be receiving a letter from the city, and a call-out will be made on Sunday evening using the Code Red system. For more information on the program or to sign up for direct notifications, we encourage everyone to visit the city's website. Thank you.
Mayor?
Thank you.
Mayor?
Go ahead, Alderman Messina.
Quick question, comment. I know some people are signed up to get automatic notifications, and can you just explain the process? Because I know there's already chirping online about it.
Sure. If anyone wants to sign up for direct notifications from Clark for either the spongy moth control program or the mosquito control program, they can do that through our website if they visit the Services tab and the Pest Control selection underneath that.
Quick follow-up.
Follow-up, go ahead.
Could we just maybe have the social media director post that on our Facebook page?
We will be posting on social media, I believe, this Friday and Sunday.
Perfect, thank you.
Okay. Anything else? All right. Mr. Murmas, anything else?
No, that's it, thank you.
Thank you. Consent agenda. Item A, approval of executive session minutes from April 3rd, 2025. Do I have a motion?
I'll make the motion.
Do I have a motion and a second. Can we do all in favor on this one? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? That passes. Next, if no objections, we have 5 items on the consent agenda. So I'll need a motion.
I'll make the motion.
Second. Roll call.
Alderwoman Ames.
Yes.
Alderman Currielli.
Yes.
Alderman Carr.
Yes.
Alderman Catalano.
Yes.
Alderman Messina.
Yes.
Alderman Sismarski.
Yes.
Alderman Artwoods.
Yes.
Alderman Artie-Woods.
Yes.
Okay, and that passes. Next, we need a motion to approve the items. Item number 1, a resolution approving an agreement for the purchase of right-of-way and temporary construction easement and associated improvements from the townhomes of Brookwood on the Greens for the Elizabeth Drive multi-use path project. Item number 2, an ordinance approving the purchase of right-of-way at 229 North Central Avenue, Wooddale, for the Central Avenue and Irving Park Road intersection improvement project. Item number 3, a resolution approving the purchase of a temporary construction easement at 229 North Central Avenue, Wooddale, for the Central Avenue and Irving Park Road intersection project. Item number 4, an ordinance approving the purchase of right-of-way at 301 to 311 East Irving Park Road, Wooddale, for Central Avenue and Irving Park Road intersection improvement project. Item number 5, resolution approving the purchase of a temporary construction easement at 301 to 311 East Irving Park Road for the Central Avenue Irving Park Road intersection improvement project. Do I have a motion?
I'll make the motion.
Second. Roll call.
Alderwoman Ames.
Yes.
Alderman Currielli.
Yes.
Alderman Carr.
Yes.
Alderman Catalano.
Yes.
Alderman Messina.
Yes.
Alderman Sismarski.
Yes.
Alderman Artwoods.
Yes.
Alderman Artie-Woods.
Yes.
And that passes. Next, committee chair reports, planning and zoning, Alderman Sismarski.
We only got one, Mayor. We got the approval of the purchase of 11 black metal benches for the installation of Wooddale Metro Train Station and Veterans Memorial Park in the amount not to exceed $13,571.29 as my motion.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Questions? Alderwoman Ames.
Yes, with the purchase of these benches, will the ones for the Veterans Park be installed before our parade?
Mr. Lang.
We're not sure what the lead time is for Uline to ship the benches. We're pretty confident that we can get them in enough time. They're usually pretty good about getting things to us in a timely manner. So we're hoping that we can get them installed for the the Memorial Day Parade. But again, it depends on how fast they can ship.
Any other questions?
Thank you.
That was my question, too.
Okay. Gotta get your hand up faster. Roll call.
Alderman Sismarski.
Yes.
Alderman Catalano.
Yes.
Alderwoman Ames.
Yes.
Alderman Carr.
Yes.
Alderman Currielli.
Yes.
Alderman Messina.
Yes.
Alderman Artwoods.
Yes.
Alderman Artie-Woods.
Yes.
And that passes. Next, public health and safety, Alderman Artwoods.
No report, Mayor.
Thank you. Public Works, Alderman Artie Woods.
I have 3 reports, Mayor.
Go ahead.
First, approval of payment to Alliance Allied for the City Hall HVAC Improvement Program in the amount of $114,018. That is my motion.
Second?
We have a motion. We have a second. Questions? Roll call.
Alderman Artie Woods.
Yes.
Alderwoman Ames. Yes. Alderman Carr.
Yes.
Alderman Catalano.
Yes.
Alderman Currielli.
Yes.
Alderman Messina.
Yes.
Alderman Sismarski.
Yes.
And Alderman Artwoods.
Yes.
And that passes.
Next, approval of payment to Corrective Asphalt Materials LLC for the fiscal year 2025 pavement rejuvenation program in the amount of $27,398.70. That is my motion.
Second?
Okay, I do have a question. So this is the rec limit stuff, is that correct, Mr. Lang?
Yes, that's correct.
So, I know we had a conversation about this. So, is this working? Because every time we put this stuff down, we get complaints. So, is it working, or is it that much cheaper than doing just a clear coat of over the top or something, a black top or something, sealer, what?
Yeah, so we've been doing the program probably about 7 or 8 years now, and there's really not enough evidence to suggest that we're reaping the full benefit of it. In order to really get the benefit, you probably have to apply it within the first few years after resurfacing, and then every 5 years thereafter, which budget probably just wouldn't allow. So we're researching some other methods that will probably go with in the future, like microfogging or microsurfacing or chip sealing, perhaps, that might just prolong the life of roads towards the end of their life until we can stave off resurfacing a few more years.
I have a question. So, I think it was a couple days ago, I saw something, it was like quartz or granite crushed. They're using that for roads, and they say it lasts longer or something. Have you heard anything on that, just out of curiosity?
Not that specifically, but there's a whole bunch of different surface treatment options that we can explore and try to figure out something that works better and makes less mess of the road and has a lot less negative impact on the residents.
Okay, any other questions? Alderwoman Ames?
Yeah, so I also received some complaints about just the look of the roadway after the Reclamite was put down, and it just, you could see like, it looked like street sweeper marks, and it looked terrible. So what is the process? Does it just kind of wear off with time? Do we re-sweep it to spread it out more, or like what can be done to make it look a little better, if at all, anything?
Yeah, so the product is an oil-based product that goes down, and then they put sand over the top of it, and after a few days, they come back and sweep up the sand. We did have them come out again to get some areas where some of the sand might not have gotten picked up. The color will fade over time, especially with rain and weathering, but there's not much more we can do aside from just continue to sweep and allow it to kind of fade out on its own.
Go ahead, follow up.
So just, we've done this before, so does it take months for that to kind of clear up, or is the whole season, or like, can you give a
Mr. Lane.
rough timeframe?
Yeah, within a couple months, it should be much less noticeable. Usually within a season, by the next season, you can't tell that the road was treated.
Okay, thank you.
Any other questions? Roll call.
Alderman Artie Woods.
Yes.
Alderwoman Ames.
Yes.
Alderman Carr.
Yes.
Alderman Catalano.
Yes.
Alderman Currielli.
Yes.
Alderman Messina.
Yes.
Alderman Sismarski.
Yes.
Alderman Artwoods.
Yes.
That passes.
Finally, approval of payment to Flow Technics Incorporated for emergency repairs to the North Wastewater Treatment Plant in the amount of $74,015.26. That is my motion.
Second?
We have a motion and a second. Questions? Roll call.
Alderman Artie Woods.
Yes.
Alderwoman Ames.
Yes.
Alderman Carr.
Yes.
Alderman Catalano.
Yes.
Alderman Currielli.
Yes.
Alderman Messina.
Yes.
Alderman Sismarski.
Yes.
Alderman Artwoods.
Yes.
That passes.
And that concludes my report, Mayor.
Thank you. Finance and Administration, Alderman Messina.
No report, Mayor.
Thank you. Nothing under airport noise or stormwater. We have not received anything from the FAA yet or CDA from our letter that we sent, just an FYI. Surprise, surprise. Approval of list of bills, Alderman Messina.
And one report, Mayor. It's a list of bills for May 15th, 2025, in the amount of $1,432,408.09. That would be my motion.
Second?
We have a motion and a second. Any questions on the bills? Okay, roll call.
Alderman Messina.
Yes.
Alderwoman Ames.
Yes.
Alderman Carr.
Yes.
Alderman Catalano.
Yes.
Alderman Currielli.
Yes.
Alderman Sismarski.
Yes.
Alderman Hartwoods.
Yes.
Alderman Hardy-Woods.
Yes.
And that passes. Next, no executive session, no items to be referred. Need a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Second?
All in favor? Aye. Opposed? We're adjourned.